A very good evening once again, viewers, and welcome to 30th Bukhatir League 2024, powered by Fan Code. It's a pleasant evening with a bit of breeze, and we're all set for the first quarter-final, which will be played between Z Game Strikers and UAE Kings 11 here in the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Well, without wasting any further time, let's head down in the middle, where we have Nadeem with the two captains for the all-important toss.
Thank you, Combs. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are into the knockout stage and it's going to be game number 25th, but it's a first quarter final of this ongoing Bukhatir T20 2024 powered by Fan Code. Well, it's Z Game Strikers taking on UAE Kings 11. On my left, Sardar Bazed leading Z Game Strikers. Next to him, Mr. Tehseen Javed, the match referee, and on my extreme left is Zafar Yassin leading UAE Kings 11. Sardar Bazed will be flipping the coin and Zafar will be doing the calling. Tails is the call.
It is head.
It is heads. So Sardar, congratulations. You have won the toss. What's your decision?
We will bat first.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, actually, whole tournament we are doing first batting, and the condition is more suitable for batting. That's why.
So how about the squad? It's a do and die game for you.
Yeah, actually, there is one change only. There is Arslan in, and one guy is out.
Well, play well and have a nice game ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you. Zafar, tough luck with the task. What do you will say?
Honestly, if we would have won the toss, we would have bowled first as well. So technically, it's like winning the toss. So I'm basically happy that we're bowling first.
So what the target you would like to chase on this?
See, honestly, I think looking at the pitch, I think if you can restrict them to somewhere between 150 to 160, I think we have got a very good batting depth at the end. So I think we can chase that down very easily. So 150, 160, hopefully.
Well, you're almost, your team is playing all over UAE. So how's your experience here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium once again appearing in this Bukhatir T20 2024?
Yeah, honestly, I think Sharjah Stadium is very special. It's like one of the best grounds over here, and internationally they have got huge records and stuff. So honestly, it's like a privilege to play over here, and honestly, we feel proud whenever we say we have got a match over here. So like the environment is good, the management is good, so it feels very good.
Well, play well and have a nice game ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zafar. Well, we are going to expect a cracker of a match where Z Game Strikers, they have won the toss and they have opted to bat first.
Right then, Z Game Strikers winning the toss and electing to bat first. Let's have a look at the playing 11. Z Game Strikers starting off with the captain, Shahrukh Amin, Ronak Panoli, Ahan Fernandez, Sardar Bahzad, Lovepreet Singh, Nadir Hussain, a dynamic all-rounder, Mohammad Ismail, followed by the bowlers, Danish Qureshi, Arsalan Ahmed, Danial Liaquat, and Yasir Kaleem with the glove work. And let's have a look at the UAE Kings 11 playing 11. So it's going to be Mohammad Nadeem, Nauf Parweja, Tahir Zaman, Mohammad Junaid Hussain, Zafar Yassin Chaudhry, the skipper, Fahad Nawaz, very explosive all-rounder, Khalid Shah, of course, Aryan Sharma with the glove work, Alishan Sharfu, what a destructive batsman he is, Adil Shehzad, followed by Zishan Abid. Well, we're expecting to have an absolute thriller. We're into the business end, the first quarterfinals, and joining me in the comm box will be Nadeem. Welcome, Nadeem.
Thank you very much, Awais, and good evening to all the viewers once again from the comm box. Well, it's going to be cracker of a match. Plenty of talented players on both the side. UAE Kings 11 led by Zafar Yassin, the man who loves cricket and always in the grounds everywhere here in UAE. And if you talk about Z Game Strikers, they are one of the competitive side in any tournament. Once again, here in United Arab Emirates.
Well, Z Game Strikers will be very pleased after winning the toss and electing to bat first. On all the previous occasions, the last three games, they decided to bat first. So once again, they got the privilege to win the toss and elected to bat first.
Well, it was Zafar Yassin wanted to bowl first and Z Games wanted to bat first. So it was, meanwhile, the first delivery inside edge. Actions from the very first ball. It's Nev Pabreja steaming in against switchbacking Ronak Panoli.
Ideal start, right on the money. Umpire just asking Nev Pabreja, just be careful with that danger zone. He just bowled his first delivery, and no bowler likes to be straight away being given instructions about the danger zone. Nonetheless, a very good attacking bowler now for Reja.
Yeah, he is definitely got pace, and look at that. Ronak just stepping down the track. Early aggressions. Well, this wicket can be very tricky. There is, we have seen yesterday, the ball was keeping low, especially of the spinners. And there is a variable bounce as well. So you need to just give yourself some time to know the pace and bounce which this wicket provides.
Absolutely, Nadeem. It's a very slow track, and we know later on the day it becomes really tough. The ball keeps low. Nicely driven. So a very good start here by UAE Kings 11.
Well, off-pass delivery at that occasion, and gently played by Ronak Pinoli.
UAE Kings 11, they were amazing in the last game. 9 wickets were picked up amongst the spinners. So it tells a lot about their bowling department. They've got some quality spinners in their lineups. They won't mind losing to toss and bowling first here.
Yeah, Zafar did mention that he wanted to bowl first, so it was kind of even Steven for both the captains. They got what they wanted. Meanwhile, a single added to the score, Ronak Pinoli off the mark.
A very smart captain is Zafir Yassin, and on your screen is Shahrukh Amin, another very explosive batsman, likes to play shots very early on in the innings. We'll have to be a bit careful and watchful on this wicket. It's not a wicket you can just keep, or rather come onto bat and just play your free-flowing strokes. You just need to settle down, get a bit of hold of this track.
Well, absolutely, very valid point you have mentioned, Oves. Another important thing will be that what is the target which you want to achieve on this track? Oh, good bumper. Nev Pavreja just making the ball talk here.
Straight away some aggression. Typical fast bowler's response. That is what this young bowler, Nav Pavreja, brings on offer. Excellent start. Just the 1 run in the first over. It's the all-important quarter-final, Nadi. We're into the business end.
Well, directly into the business. Already he is having some pleasantries exchanged with Ronak Pinoli.
Wayward delivery and good glove work behind the stumps. So first extras coming in the form of wide.
Aryan Sharma with a very good tag behind the stumps. Well, as you mentioned, if they have got good quality spinners, I think they are going to enjoy this surface. And once again, we were talking about the target. We will talk the next over. That's a very important topic here. Meanwhile, defensively played, and that will be the end of over number 1. It's 2 for none. Shahzad right arm medium fast. Bowling his first over from Bukhatir end, and he will be up against Ronak Pinoli. Well, one thing is for sure that if he is pitching anything short, Ronak Pinoli likes to play that cut and pull. Very much a back foot player.
Good delivery. Straight away bowling in the right channel. Adil Shahzad, he's got that knack of bowling Those in-swingers, have a look at that delivery. Good start. Right onto the stumps.
Well, he has got the third and he has got deep square leg in position. I really wish to have a deep long on in place since he is a bowler who is bringing the ball back to the right-hander batter. And I think the batters would like to hit the ball along with the swing towards the cow corner, towards the long on, and indeed towards the deep square leg region.
Absolutely, completely agree with you, Nadeem, on that. Oh, that's hit hard, that's long. And that will be the first maximum of the innings coming in from the bat of Ronak Panoli. What a hit.
Well, as I just mentioned a little while ago, that the batter would like to hit along with the swing. He has a sighter on the first ball, the next ball, bang towards the cow corner region for a maximum. And this young lad has got a special talent. Once the ball comes out of the middle of his bat, it is always going to sail over the boundary line.
What an excellent hit that was. I completely agree with you on that point, Nadeem. Gets that ball towards the right-handers. Once again, nicely driven. There's no stopping that. That is racing away to the boundary. So Ronak Panoli has made his intentions very clear and very early in the innings.
Well, that was gorgeous. Out of the coaching menu. Beautiful shot. Tremendous balance. Ronak Panoli, just look at that. Pleasing to the eyes. Just a punch down the ground and up she goes for another boundary.
Absolutely. He never tried to hit that hard. It was just the sublime timing. And what a great start from Ronak Panoli. Was a bit unfortunate in the last innings. Got out early, but he's off to a flyer.
A short delivery, little late on that occasion, Ronak. Dot ball, sigh of relief for the bowler. And I still really do not understand. He is always bringing the ball back. He is a bowler who will not bowl outswinger. And I don't think Ronak Panoli will be playing the cut shot, for which the fielder is in place.
I agree with you on that. Knowing Ronak Panoli, he likes to play on that mid-wicket region. He's very strong in that area, so rather just get your long on behind in that deep mid-wicket. Just like that. What a hit. And that's going to be another boundary. A very expensive over coming in the form of Adil.
Well, you are giving full freedom to the batter, keeping the fielders in the circle in that region. It didn't come from the middle of the bat, but look at that. Just fall over there and a few bounces across the rope. Had that fielder be there, Ronak Panoli will be a little cautious. And finally, they have heard me from the comb box.
Certainly, Nadeem. I think they've heard you right. And a better field position for my liking. Already 14 runs given in this over. Adil Shehzad under tremendous pressure. Makes room and crashes that towards the cover region for yet another boundary.
Well, that is very smart coming up from Ronak Panoli. You always need to think one step ahead of the opponent. At that occasion, gives us a room and gorgeous boundary toward the offside. 20 for none after 2.
Z Games off to a flyer. Good delivery. A very expensive last over coming in from Adil Shehzad. Ronak Panoli just took him to the cleaners.
Well, he has utilized every opportunity provided to him, and he is one of those players UAE Kings 11 would like to send him back in the dugout. Otherwise, he is very aggressive, and if he stays there for another 8 to 10 overs, I can tell you that he can take this score over 200.
Slow delivery. Has he taken that?
Well, I think it just falls short of the wicket keeper, but good slow one.
Well, excellent delivery. Beautiful execution, and I think that was just short. What a wicket this could have been in the form of Ronak Panoli. It was looking very dangerous. He's already raced on to 19, and UAE Kings 11 are under some pressure. Excellent delivery. Good running as well. So good cricket all around.
Yeah, definitely. It was well bowled, nicely played. No harsh shot on that occasion, and the fielder as well did a nice job. Single added to the score. Well, the plan looks very simple. Shahrukh is going to play the sheet anchor role, whereas Ronak will play his shots. And so far, I think they have done pretty well. 22 on the board after 2.3 overs.
Flicked away towards the pads. Nicely played. Batsman scampering for a second and will get that comfortably. So good cricket by both these youngsters, Ronak and Shahrukh. Ronak playing the aggressive role and Shahrukh just getting that singles and doubles.
Well, that is the key always. If you want to build the partnership, you need to plan it. And both these youngsters, they have played plenty of cricket together. They are almost very much a regular opening pair for Sea Game strikers. And the good thing is that they have got tremendous combination, this team. Most of the players, they play together.
Nicely flicked again. A protection in the deep. So Nav Parveja, he's done his homework right. He's bowling according to his feel. He's got that deep square legged place. Bowling those cutters and slowing his pace. So once again, a very good over. Giving away just the 5 runs and the 5 deliveries. He's going to be bowling the last delivery to Ronak Panoli. He'll have to finish strong here.
Well, we might expect a bouncer here. There's a deep square leg in place and deep, wideish fine leg. Well, good bumper. In fact, it has hit Ronak Panoli. Umpire will definitely look into it. Well, that is the end of over number 3, 25 for none. Well, the captain Zafar Yassin Chaudhary himself brought into the attack. Low left arm spinner. And it is going to be very interesting always. It's still power play going on, and the way both the batters are playing, I think this game can go either way.
Well, I think it's a right move by the captain Zafar, opting to bring himself in the power play, bowling the fourth over. He was very economical in the last game, hardly gave away any runs and picked up that wicket, but not a good start here. A wayward delivery drifting towards those pads, and a wide will be called.
Well, he's got protection in the deep mid wicket and long on in placed. Well, slow delivery, no pace really. Shahrukh little bit struggled, although he had an opportunity. It was a half tracker, but he only managed to get a single. Now, this is going to be very interesting.
Yes, Zafar needs to fix his line and length as quickly as possible. Have a look at that vicious delivery. Oh, that hit him right onto the helmet.
Well, I think it was top edge as well. It deflected from the top of the bat onto the helmet, but no damage done.
Short delivery, that's cut away hard. And that will be yet another boundary. What a great stroke, making some room and placing it perfectly, rather bisecting it towards that cover region.
Well, just look at that shot. Balance, hand-eye coordination at its best. That is the beauty with this player. He has got so much confidence. The best thing is about his balance.
Oh, he was very lucky, Zafar. I think Nadeem Zafar is trying to put some extra effort in ball, those quicker deliveries. Usually he does vary his pace and slower his trajectory, but all the three occasions we saw Zafar just is trying to put that extra effort and banging in those short deliveries. That's a much better delivery.
Well, this is what is required on this track. You saw this ball kept a little bit low. So if you can bowl at the right areas, the wicket is going to support the bowler.
Oh, that one kept low, but well played by Ronak. Be just a single.
Well, 7 runs have been given so far by Zafar in his 5 balls. Good over considering the way things are progressing.
Much better delivery, giving that air and closing off the over by giving just a single. So Z Games, after a very good start, 33 for no loss in 4. Nicely flicked. That's going for another boundary. So Shahrukh Amin has also decided he's going to play his shots.
Well, that was onto his body, and at that occasion, Shahrukh Amin has done well. Beautifully done. Fine leg is up, and Nev Pabreja got to be a little careful. He has got a fielder at a deep scare leg. So what he's trying to do maybe is to let Shahrukh play with the horizontal bat.
Shorter delivery. A better comeback by Nav Pavreja. Yeah, we can clearly see Shahrukh Amin shuffling towards that offside, and he'll have to be very careful. He's covering all the 3 stumps. Have a look at that delivery. That was excellent shot. Picked up from his pads and elegantly placed towards that fine leg region.
Well, boundary on the very first ball always provides you extra bit of cushion, confidence to make the over a big one for the batting side.
Right in the block hole. So good delivery. Now for Reja. He's mixing his deliveries, varying his pace and asking questions to Shahrukh Amin. Pretty decent start by both these openers.
Well, Naf Beveridge has done well, really. Just gave away 11 runs in his 2.3 overs, and he created an opportunity as well. Got an edge of Ronak Panoli, which just fell short of the wicketkeeper. Oh, this is played in the air. Fielder coming under it. Two fielders. And the catch is taken. Wow. That was not easy. Back pedaling. And he was also having another fielder coming towards him. But he was loud and clear. Call for it and takes it comfortably.
Well, now Pareja finally getting his reward. Excellent pace variation, bowling that off cutter, and what a catch. Ali Shan Sharfu, the champion, running back and has taken a very good catch. Shahrukh Amin will have to depart after scoring 10 in 11 deliveries. First wicket has fallen down, 37 for the loss of 1. Right then, Lovepreet Singh walks in at number 3. What a wicket to go down, and a much required one. Shahrukh Amin, he was looking good. Enough Pareja bowling that excellent pace variation and getting the better of him.
Oh, very good delivery. Fast up and nicely played by Lovepreet right behind the line of the ball. Aggressions from Nav Pevreja, and the umpire is just telling him to calm down. And I think, well, being a fast bowler, you are always inevitable to have those aggressions going. And this is within his rights, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit of argy-bargy going on there. Napa Reja getting the all-important wicket. He's all fired up. Excellent pace variation and a very successful over comes to the end. Z Game strikers are 37 for the loss of 1 after 5. Zafar Yassin to continue. He's bowled economical over, just 8 runs in the power play. It's not a bad start. And a very similar start compared to the last game by UAE Kings 11. They were playing against 7 Districts Juniors. They gave away 80 runs in the 8 overs. And in the next 8 to 9 overs, they bowled out 7 Districts Juniors are 120. So we know they have the tendency to make a comeback.
Well, they are a very good side, all-round side, definitely. But what we see here, Nev Abreja is walking back. I think there is some kind of injury. He has bowled with a lot of pace and aggression. Just gave away 11. Picked up a wicket of Shahrukh, the only wicket which has fallen so far. In his 3 overs, still had to bowl one very important over. And hope nothing serious out there.
He was looking so good. Got his team to a good start. Picked up an early wicket. Zafar Yassin just guiding his fielders. Very economical usually, Zafar Yassin. Hardly gives any runs and very experienced campaigner when bowling with the new ball. Better delivery and cut away hard. And that's not... rather, that's going to be just a single.
Well, that was very good delivery considering the field placement. He has got protection on the offside, deep point in place. So he can afford to bowl on that line and length. It was cut away for a single. Deep long on, and the fielder is there at deep point.
Perfect delivery. To the new batsman, Lovepreet Singh. Yeah, the captain, Zafar Yassin, he's got that privilege. He's got 3 to 4 spinners in his lineup, and that too of left-arm orthodox. We know Fahad Nawaz. What a shot. That's been pumped towards the long-off region. No stopping that. What a hit.
Well, Lovepreet, he is bringing international flavor here into this game. He has played for UAE recently, and look at that. It was an opportunity for him. It was pitched closer to him, and he just put it away toward the long off region for a boundary. And that is very important. That is the key skill of these batters, that once they will get an opportunity, they will immediately get the runs.
Absolutely, Nadeem. And that is the class which these men possess. Pulled away nicely. What a strike once again coming from the blade of Lovepreet Singh. He's raced on to 8.
Well, without taking any risk, he has got 8 runs on the board from the last 2 deliveries. It was short onto the pads and easy picking for Lovepreet. He's a quality player, and that's why, because of these kind of players, Z-game strikers are always very competitive.
Good delivery. Bowling that quicker delivery. Zafar Yassin has been a bit off colour. He's given away 18 runs and he's into his second over. Just a little wayward, been spraying the ball around rather.
Oh, good delivery. Not an option to play on the back foot. Ronak Pinoli just survives there. 47 for 1 after the end of the power play. Quality left arm, in fact right arm off break. Mohammad Naeem in into the attack. He will be bowling to Lovepreet.
Perfect delivery. Excellent length. Couldn't stop that single. Naeem, a very disciplined bowler usually. Had a very good outing in the last game. Picked up a couple of wickets for his side and hardly gave away any runs. Came into bowl in a very difficult position in the last game.
Well, he loved to play his game. He remains very agile, very active. Follows the UAE cricket very regularly. And remains very active on the social media as well.
Absolutely, Nadeem. Nicely flighted, watchfully played. Ronak Panoli, he's looking very dangerous out there. He's middling everything and he's raced on to 27.
Well, Awais, I can tell you this wicket is supporting the bowlers. Otherwise, those 27 of 20, considering the way Ronak plays, it is much slower. Usually, it is like 40 or more than 40 in those 20 balls. Meanwhile, short delivery pulled away, bisected those two fielders, standing at deep mid-wicket and deep square leg for a boundary.
Well, what a strike again coming from the bat of Lovepreet. He's got plenty of time, rocked back at the back foot and has placed that beautifully once again for another boundary. So Lovepreet Singh is looking very dangerous in the middle. Both the batsmen off to a good flying start.
Well, you need to be dead accurate against both of them. They are quality players. Beautiful delivery. And little inside edge and good presence of mind shown by Ronak Panoli. In fact, the overthrow will help them take 2 out of their shots.
Yeah, that's not required. Already 8 runs given in the 4 deliveries. Lovepreet Singh is looking on song once again. Didn't have a very good outing in this tournament, but he's got that perfect occasion to cover that up, playing a very important game.
Well, this is the day you must play, must deliver. Meanwhile, fumble over there, and this will cost them a boundary. Very ordinary stuff by the captain Zafar for Kings 11, and the score moves on to 59 with that boundary.
Well, that wasn't a good delivery. It was way too wide and full, and not a very good effort in the field by the skipper. It's not going to please the bowler one bit. Already 12 runs given in his 5 deliveries, and just a bit of discussion in the middle regarding the field setup. But I think he just needs to focus on bowling at the right areas. Drifting towards the pads. Nicely played. The batsmen are thinking to come back for a second. Excellent running.
Well, fitness, commitment, and a presence of mind. Very good running between the wicket. They have picked up 2 out of that shot. 7 overs gone, 61 for 1. Matches, and Sagar Kalyan always 9 sixes. Hamid Khan with his 8 sixes, and Ghulam Murtaza 7 belong to him, and all other players Adi, Mayank Chaudhary, Ronak Panoli, Amjad Gol, and Dania Liaquat. And they all hit 5, and Zoeb Khan right at the bottom with 4 sixes. Well, most of these players are very explosive. On their day, they are very destructive players. There is a change in the bowling. Zaman Khan will be bowling his first over from Bukhatir end, and there is change in the voice as well. And joining me, the ex-UAE national side player Abdullah Mazhar. Welcome, Abdullah. into the comb box.
Good evening, Nadeem, and a very warm welcome to all the viewers. And it's a very pleasant day. I hope we have a good game of cricket today. The previous over went for a lot of runs by Naeem. He bowled extremely well the last outing. Took 3 wickets.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that is played. Some shot. Just opening the face of the bat and pure timing. Check that, Abdullah.
What a welcome to Mr. Zaman. What a beautiful shot by the champion batsman Ronak Panoli. He is looking in supreme form today.
Just look at that. No footwork whatsoever. Just stand and delivers. That is what these youngsters have learned from the legend Vrinder Sehwag.
That was just on my mind, Nadeem. Really, I also wanted to comment on that. But, it's a time, beautiful batting by Ronak.
Well, short delivery. Ronak just missed out at that one. Very lucky. He could have easily chopped onto the stumps.
Ronak, I think, getting carried away. I think the best option after hitting 4 runs is to get off the strike.
Well, that is experience. And all those viewers who are listening to us, let me repeat. Abdullah Mazhar have played for UAE back in late 90s and early 2000. And he is bringing a lot of experience here in the comb box, and we will be definitely getting benefit out of that. Abdullah, you are into the comb box over here, and you have played in this particular ground, historic ground, I will say. And we will like to hear your memories as well.
Certainly after the over. And this is a single taken by Ronak Panoli towards the third man region. Certainly, Nadeem, it was once back in the days where we used to play, and the time I'm seeing the ground from the comb box is way different. It's a very beautiful ground, and it looks like a very good view from here, from the comb box.
Well, credit goes to all the Sharjah Cricket Stadium officials and the management. They're always in a process of improvement. Recently, they have put new seats, and a lot more colors have been added to the ground, and also a stand is given. In fact, to the greatest of the batter the world has ever seen, Sachin Tendulkar. So it's all happening here in Sharjah.
Certainly, Nadeem. Another single taken by Lovepreet. He is also looking in supreme form. I think we'll be looking at a good score today.
Well, definitely. 67 after 7.4 overs, and still they got 9 wickets in hand. And especially these two, Ronak and Lovepreet. They have the ability to hit even the good balls out of the park. Meanwhile, Zaman with little pace and little glare to the batter as well. Plenty of aggressions. This is a do and die game for both the teams. First quarter final of this ongoing Bukhatir League T20 2024.
This is a good comeback by Zaman. This is what the viewers want to see. Good comeback, good aggression, and a good fight. And a fight till the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Any sports without the aggression remains incomplete. Off-pace delivery, that occasion beautifully cut away. Straight to the gully fielder. Little fumble. Allow them to take a single. Zaman didn't like it, but it is already done. 8 overs gone, 68 for 1. Well, 68 for 1 after 8 overs. Naeem will continue to bowl his second over from Sharjah Cricket Academy end. And he is up against Ronak Panoli. Well, shot onto his legs, no deep fine leg in place. Ask me to hit delivery, and the punishment is provided by Ronak.
Certainly, Naeem is struggling with his line and length. And the way he bowled the last innings, I am actually really surprised to see him giving so many runs.
Well, very poor delivery. Naeem is a good bowler, just need to stick to his line and length. And that he needs to start outside off, being an off spinner. There is a deep point in place as well. Meanwhile, swept away, and well, this might run away for another boundary. This is superb batting coming up from the youngster Ronak Panoli.
What a batsman, Ronak. You are rocking Sharjah Cricket Stadium tonight. What, two beautiful shots. Two bad deliveries, two beautiful shots.
Well, especially I think this was superb because this was not that bad delivery compared to the last one, but he swept it from outside off and knowing where is the gap. That is the best about that shot. Punch down the ground towards the long off for another single. Well, 9.1 is the current run rate, and we were talking about that what should be the target on this particular track, because this can be very tricky. And I think anything above 160 will be a very good score.
That is hoisted over long on. A beautiful shot for 6 runs by Lavreet Singh. He is middling the ball.
He is middling the ball superbly and in fact dispatching it for quite a bit distance. It was a proper half volley and Lovepreet needs no second invitation.
That was in his arc, and that is gone outside the boundary for 6 runs.
Well, Naeem, so far very expensive. Cut away. There is a protection in the deep. Twist the call. Risky. But the throw was not onto the stumps. Otherwise, it would have been interesting. But they are taking their chances.
Absolutely beautiful running by these two youngsters. This is what you have to learn from these type of shots and this type of efforts in the field, especially quarterfinals. You need to give your 100%.
Yes, indeed. There is no second day when you are playing a do-die game. You have to give your 100% best. And smart cricket. After hitting a 6, few boundaries and then rotating the strike, giving respect to the decent deliveries. 9 overs gone, 86 for 1. Man bowled a good over first up and will be up against Lovepreet. Decent delivery and nicely played for a single. Lovepreet.
This is cricket, modern day cricket for you. Keep rotating strikes. Both the batsmen are looking very good at the moment. So you need to keep rotating the strike at regular intervals.
Well, there are plenty of learning for the youngsters. If you see Lovepreet, he has hit a 6 down the ground. He has hit a 6 by pulling the ball toward the leg side. And at the same time, he is just on the last ball, he tapped it and run for a single. Short delivery, it has just hit the gloves of Ronak, but still he has managed to get a single. Good aggressions coming up from Zaman.
That is called aggression. Aggressive bowling. That was a chance which went down. There should have been a better effort, I guess. And there was a run-out chance as well on the non-striker's end.
Well, it's all happening here in Sharjah. I can tell you, Ronak Panoli is a very good hooker and puller of the ball. But still, if Zaman is hurrying onto him, it can really a good news for the youngsters. Oh, good Yorker. Really surprised Lovepreet at that occasion. But he has played well. Well, very poor throw. Alishan Sharfu just testing the arm. Wicket keeper out there.
I'm sure Alishan Sharfu has a very strong arm, and he surprised the wicketkeeper.
He has definitely got strong arms. I mean, he has blasted recently 280 runs in a 50-over game. And 280, it's really some.
I heard he hit 20-odd sixers.
Well, everybody has missed out at that occasion. Wayward delivery, and even the wicket keeper missed it. It has gone for 4 wides.
Come on, Nadeem, you can't do this to your main strike bowler. He's bowling his heart out, and your keeper misses a dolly. I mean, that was straight in his hands, and he missed it. Come on, Sharma, you can do a better job.
Yeah, definitely. Better effort was required. You should expect Zaman is just bending his back, trying to bowl fast. He's up against 2 quality batters. And there's a little bit dew factor might also be there, and that might have caused the ball to get slipped from his hand.
Certainly, Nadeem, dew factor is very common in Sharjah. Whenever you're playing in Sharjah, dew factor is always taken, it has to be taken care of.
Well, I think he's really bowled fast since the ball has disappeared somewhere behind the side screen. Umpires have asked for the new ball. We'll take a short break and we'll catch you back as the action resumes. Well, 94 for 1 after 9.3 overs. Play is resumed. Zaman is bowling quick. Not that occasion. That was an off-pace delivery, cut away beautifully. Chased by the fielder there at deep point. Couple of runs added to the score.
What a beautiful shot towards the backward point region. Quick 2 runs taken. Ronak Panoli looking in supreme form today.
Well, he is always a key member of the Z Game strikers. You can't keep him out of the game. Has got a tremendous ability to hit the ball to the longer distance. Oh, pulled away. It's long. It's out of here. Maximum coming up from Ronak.
That's 50 for Ronak, the champion batsman. What a way to get it. 6 towards the square leg. What a beautiful hook shot for 6 runs.
Well, he was standing deep in the crease and he was expecting a short delivery. He's a very good puller of the ball. He was a little relentless earlier on against Zaman, but on that occasion, it came from the middle of the bat and he had a very good position to play that pull shot. 51 on just 31 balls, including 7 boundaries and 2 massive sixes. 164.5 the strike rate, which is very common when you talk about Ronak Panoli. 100 up for Z Game strikers within 9.5 overs.
Another single taken towards the cover region. After 10 overs, Z Game strikers 103 for 1.
Well, Fahad Nawaz, throw left arm into the attack. Well, I think his spell is going to be very crucial. He is a good bowler. He's up against 2 quality batters, but good contest ahead. Loud appeal given. Fahad Nawaz is a very competitive player and he is telling Ronak Panoli the way to the pavilion.
What a champion bowler to a champion batsman. That was a very tight delivery to start up with. Beautiful delivery, right on the money. Well bowled Fahad Nawaz. By the way, he took 5 wickets in the last game.
Well. Z Game strikers have lost Ronak Panoli, who has blasted 52 on 33 balls. Leg before by Fahad. And the champion bowler Fahad struck here on the very first ball that he has bowled tonight. It's 103 for 2. Well, Z Game strikers, they are quality side, and the man out there, Yasser Kaleem, right-handed batter, another top player. A big name here in UAE domestic circuit. but he will be up against Fahad.
That was close. Oh my God, Fahad looks disappointed. That was that was close to his legs. I think that flipped his legs, it flipped his pads.
Well, I think it's a very good decision. Little optimistic and appealing on that occasion, Aryansh Sharma. So as Fahad got jubilant, Yasir Kaleem just telling him, just flick the pad, cut away beautifully, and Yasir will get off the mark with a single.
Certainly good shot by Yasir Kaleem for 1 run. He has opened his account. Nadeem, you made a prediction in the first 6 overs that if these two batsmen click, they'll be 100 in 10 overs. You were spot on, Nadeem.
Well, that's not a strange thing to predict since I have been watching both these cricketers and this is how they play. They are very good cricketers, have the ability to hit boundaries and big shots, and at the same time they were very good in running between the wickets as well.
Another single taken by Yasir Kaleem. The best thing about these youngsters, what I feel, quick running, fresh legs, they are never afraid to challenge the arm of the fielders. And this is something to watch for.
That is very important. That's the reason Z game strikers are always considered as one of the top side, because they have got the players who are not just able to hit the big shots, but they are overall very good cricketers. And look at that, brilliant running.
This is what we spoke about youngsters. Another 2 runs. Z game strikers, 108 for 2 in 11 overs.
Yassin will be bowling his 3rd over. Cut away toward the offside. There is protection in the deep, and just be a single.
Another single taken by Yasir Kaleem. Nadeem, I think the line has to be pitched a bit up to get some, purchase from the wicket. He's bowling it too short and too wide, making it easier for the new batsman especially.
Yes, indeed. If you want to make use of the track, you need to bowl a little slow and little up. Look at that. It's a half tracker. Meanwhile, it was a half tracker, but it was an opportunity. And it's Fahad who has missed it. Zafar can't believe his luck.
Another short delivery put down by Fahad Nawaz. It's unlike Fahad, he rarely misses catches.
Once again, officially played. And, Yasir checks a single. Lovepreet survives over there. There are good deliveries, earns you wicket. There are also occasions where bad deliveries can also get you wickets.
Certainly, cricket is a very funny game, Nadeem.
Oh, this is in the air. Chance! And the catch is taken on attempt number 3.
What a delivery by Jafar. We just spoke about this. Pitch the ball up, give it some air, and you will get results. And there you are.
Well, Lovepreet survived on previous occasion, but not on that occasion. It went straight in the hand of the fielder there. Fumble, but finally Fahad has got hold on that. Otherwise, he would have been totally angry with itself. But Lovepreet Singh is walking back after playing a very good knock of 38 on 21 balls. He has hit a massive six in that, apart from the 4 boundaries. Caught by Fahad, bowled by Zafar. It's Nelson on the board, and Nelson is always very tricky. Cost them a wicket. 1-1-1 for 3 after 11.4.
All right, we have Ahan Fernandez, another talented left-handed batsman. And Nadeem, I had my one leg up on Nelson, and there you are. We had a wicket.
Well, this number really, treble one, is very tricky. And even alone in this tournament itself, I have seen whatever the matches I have covered, 3 to 4 times the wicket fall on Nelson.
Fernandez off the mark on the first ball, pitched towards his leg, easily placed towards the fine leg for a single.
Well, Ahan Fernandez, very good batter, very talented. They just need to stay still. They have got almost 49 legal balls remaining in their innings. Zafar has picked up a wicket. It is played toward the off, and a single will get added to the score. 12 overs gone, 113 for 3. Well, Fahad, the wicket taker, will be bowling his second over, and he is up against Yasir Kaleem. Punches down the ground for a single.
Yasir Kaleem, a very senior campaigner, keeps it, slow in the start and goes very hard at you when it comes to the later overs.
Well, he's one of those players who likes to play toward the deep extra cover point region, and have seen him here hitting sixes against the spinners, even over the point. He's a top quality player.
Certainly, Nadeem. We've seen him for so many years doing his job at his best.
Fahad, well, upishly played, but safe enough. A single will get added to the score.
Another single taken by Fernandez.
Well, still they have got very good run rate. It's 9.3 per over after 12.2. It's upishly played. And also they had a chance for the run out. Yasir survives. Very lucky, still out there in the middle.
What an effort by Fahad. A cotton ball chance. He's playing his heart out in this game.
Yeah, definitely. Look at that. Full stretch drive, and then Khalid Shah with this throw. A couple of lucky survivals over there for Yasir Kaleem.
That could be a run out as well.
Oh, this is hit in the air, and he has got the distance. Good connection. Ahan Fernandez has hit that ball over the rope for a 6.
What a beautiful shot that has been pumped over his head for 6 runs. Fernandez looking very dangerous.
And this is something very good for Z game strikers. Left hand, right hand combination. Always very handy. Difficult on certain occasions for the bowler as well as for the captain to set the field. Oh, this time he has cut away beautifully. Chase on. And the fielder has done well. Zaman with some football skills. Even Messi will be proud of that. Couple of runs added to the score.
Fernandez is looking very aggressive. He is not holding back Nadeem. They are playing it as a final.
Yeah, it is a do-die game. First quarter final of this ongoing Bukhatir League 2024. Oh well, bottom edge, and it has hit the helmet of the wicket keeper. Little smile on his face. It's all happening here. 13 overs gone, 124 for 3.
It's his last over. All right, there's a change in the com box. We have Owais Ali back. Beautiful shot over the covers. That has been lifted over the covers for 4 runs. Yasir Kaleem is looking good.
Well, what a tremendous strike that was coming in from the bat of Yasir Kaleem. Just wide of that off-stump, fuller delivery, and have a look at that lovely flow of the blade. And that will definitely give a lot of confidence to this man, Yasir Kaleem. We know he's got that ability to score big runs, and what a perfect platform and an occasion. Changing sides on that occasion, and good running. Excellent cricket. So after hitting that lovely boundary, he scampered back for a single.
This is, when senior players are playing, that's how it's done. They don't go after every ball. They pick their balls and they attack it when it's required.
Zafar once again amongst the wicket takers. As I mentioned earlier, he does pick up wickets for his team, and he did pick up a wicket when the team required the most. Nonetheless, a very good start here from Z Games. 129th for the loss of 3, and we're into the 14th over. We're on the verge of seeing a big total in this first quarterfinal, Abdullah.
Certainly, Owais.
Hit hard, protection. I think he'll be very gutted with himself. Ahan Fernandez, opportunity was there to hit that delivery. Just hitting it straight towards that fielder on that long off region.
Yeah, he should have tried playing it towards the leg or the cow corner. Another single taken by the experienced Yasir Kaleem. Owais, what type of score are you expecting today? The current run rate is almost 9.5.
Considering the previous games, we had 24 matches have been played in this ground, iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and the average score has been around 140 to 150. But I think that's not going to be the case tonight. 131 for 3, and we're into the 14th over. So we're on the verge of seeing a big score. After 14 Z games are 132 for the loss of 3. And then Fahad Nawaz having a word with Khalid Shah. Just a few instructions from the senior men. Khalid Shah, Fahad Nawaz, introduced into the 11th over and straight away picking up a wicket for his team and putting some breaks onto the acceleration. Oh, that's been hit towards that mid-wicket region, and he's taken it. Ali Shan Sharfu is not dropping that. Ahan Fernandez has found the fielder and he's hit it straight into his throat. We'll have a look at that delivery. Fahad Nawaz once again amongst the wicket takers. That ball just rather held into the wicket, and Ahan Fernandez couldn't get that elevation, hitting it straight into the hands of the fielder. So much required wicket coming in the form of Ahan Fernandez, who will have to depart after scoring just a 12 in 9 deliveries. Z games are 132 for the loss of 4. New man walks in, Sardar Behzad. A perfect occasion and an opportunity to yet again showcase his talent. We know the ability this man carries. He's got plenty of experience, and he's come to bat into the 15th over. Ideal situation for Sardar Behzad to come into bat. Fahad Nawaz once again amongst the wicket takers, picking up a wicket at a very crucial stage of the game. These wickets always put the brakes on the acceleration of the runs.
Sardar Behzad, straight off the mark. Always, you were talking about Fahad Nawaz, beautiful bowling. He again takes 2 crucial wickets at the exact time, followed by 5 wickets in the last game. What do you say, Awais?
Well, Fahad Nawaz, he's got plenty of experience on his shoulders. Has represented at the highest levels. He's played from the United Arab Emirates, and as one of the wicket takers for UAE Kings 11 Brothers, that's been played towards the mid-wicket region, and that will go for a boundary.
That was pitched a bit short, and Yasir Kaleem makes the most of it. 4 runs. What a beautiful shot to execute at this point of time.
That was a very short delivery, and Yasir Kaleem rocking on that back foot and getting into a very good position and perfectly bisecting it between these 2 fielders.
I think the fielder could have done a better job there.
Sea Games are cruising along nicely at 137. And both these batsmen will have the license to go big. Still 5 overs remaining after this. Fahad Nawaz coming into ball at the 11th over. It was a bit of surprise decision for me. Good delivery, perfect delivery.
Another intelligent single taken. Yes, you were right, Uwais. They have all license to go after the bowlers because they have a very strong batting lineup.
Nicely flicked away towards mid-wicket. Batsman will settle for a single. Yeah, both these batsmen, we know they're very explosive batsmen, and a perfect platform for them is already set. And they've got 5 overs to turn this into a big total. They've already raced on to 139. They would be, oh, look at that delivery. That just held on once again into the wicket. Zafar Yaseen, the skipper, giving it a chase. But the batsman will come back comfortably for a second. So a successful over comes to the end after 15 Z games. 141 for the loss of 4. And then let's have a look at the most wickets column. Look at Hardik Pai. 3 matches and 8 wickets. He's been simply phenomenal throughout the tournament. Hari Barwal, once again, not disappointing. 3 matches, has picked up 7 wickets. And have a look at that. Fahad Nawaz played 4 games and picked up 7 wickets. Those 5 wickets in the last game and a couple of wickets taken in this game. Right then, a new bowler has been introduced from the Bukhatir end, and it'll be Alishan Sharfu. We know how destructive he is with the bat. We'll have to see what he has to offer with the ball. Just pulling out from his run-up, ensuring his field is aligned. Right onto the stumps. Good start by Alishan. Very destructive batsman is Alishan.
Oh, yes. The first ball, he has got some break. Let's see if there is some break in the wicket.
Nicely guided towards third man. Excellent fielding effort by Nav Parveja.
Singles have, you should not miss the singles at this point of time.
Cut away late. That's racing away towards the boundary, but Nav Parveja will cut that off before they come back for a second.
Played very intelligently by Sardar. They're looking to rotate strikes and take singles and doubles whenever possible.
I think both these batsmen will be eyeing to score somewhere around 190 or maybe 200. It's a perfect platform. They've got wickets in hand. And Yasir Kaleem looks well set. He's already played 15 deliveries, and on 21 Sardar Behzad, we know how capable he is to clear these boundaries with utmost ease.
Certainly no doubt about that, Uwais. Both of these batsmen are very good and they'll make the most out of it.
Good over as of now. Alishan just given away 6 runs. We're into the 16th over, so good captaincy once again by Zafar Yaseen, bringing in a new bowler, and I think he's done well. Excellent delivery, wearing his pace, bowling it on that offside channel. So excellent over comes to the end. Just the 6 runs given after 16 Z games. 147 for the loss of 4. 2 wickets for his team.
Fahad Nawaz comes in. Another tight delivery. Single towards the cover region for 1 run. Oais, the last over was a very quiet over. Only 6 off it by Alishan Sharfu.
Yeah, I think he's done a brilliant job once again. And this time with the ball. That's a big hit. Has he cleared the boundary? Yes, he has. What a hit coming in from the blade of Sardar Behzad. That was struck hard, going down on one knee. He must be very pleased with that shot. Have a look at that. That's been bludgeoned towards the mid-wicket. And that is in the stand. So much required maximum.
That was just slightly pitched short, and Sardar hoisted it over the mid-wicket region for 6 runs. It was just pumped for 6.
Yeah, mind you, Abdullah, it's not an easy wicket to bat on. If you bowl in the right areas, it's a very tough job to play on this track. We've seen ball keeping low in the group stages game, but how well have these batsmen capitalized and have managed to score 154? We're just into the 17th over, so we are on the verge of seeing Z Games scoring a 200 in this all-important quarter-final.
Certainly 200 is on the cards. You need these 2 star batsmen to stay till the end, and that score is possible. I think even over a 210, 215 is possible with these 2 batsmen in the crease till the end.
Absolutely. Fahad Nawaz under some pressure. Excellent delivery. Just adjusting his length, slightly back of length, and watchfully played by Sardar. So he's not just going all out. He's playing on the merit. He's waiting for those bad deliveries. Beautiful bowling. Batsman looking for 2. And I think they will settle just for a 1.
That was the right decision to just stick with 1. And for Fahad Nawaz has 2 balls to go.
Well, these 2 deliveries will be very crucial. Needs to bowl into the stumps. Well played by Sardar.
Another short ball by Fahad Nawaz, carefully played towards the long on region for another single.
Oh, what a shot. And that's been played inside out. A fielder will cut that off before they come back for a second. So once again, a good over coming in for Z Game strikers. 159 for the loss of 4 in 17. The captain showing a lot of faith in Alishan Sharfu, and why not? Just the 6 runs given in the first over. So he's done a pretty decent job, and that too bowling in the latter part of this game. Excellent delivery right on the stumps, but that's racing away towards that fine leg region. Zafir will cut that off. So 2 very important runs added into the tally.
I think that was slow running by the batsman. It should have been a 3.
Well, that'll be called a wide. So we can clearly see what Alishan is trying to do. He's trying to bowl those wide deliveries on the offside and asking the batsman to go big. Have a look at that. That ball once again holding into the wicket. So that'll give a lot of encouragement to the Z game strikers when they will be coming on to ball in the second innings.
That was a good, sharp delivery. It came back in sharply towards the batsman, still taken for a single.
Excellent delivery. So once again, Ali Shan showing his class with the ball in this occasion. We'll be seeing him with the bat in some time. Excellent delivery. This is smart bowling by Ali Shan. He's varying his pace. He's not bowling in those one trajectories. And on that occasion, bowled a quicker delivery. Well, that should have been taken by the keeper, and that'll be a couple of extras to be added into the tally.
That was a wavered delivery by Ali Shan.
What a delivery. Excellent line and length. Top quality bowling. Ali Shan Sharfu, he's definitely enjoying this outing in the middle. Perfect. Nicely guided. Will be a single. So excellent top quality stuff we witnessed in the form of Ali Shan Sharfu. After 18 Z games, 166 for the loss of 4. Right then, Z games are going along nicely. 166 for the loss of 4, and it'll be now for Reja to be bowling the penultimate over. And he's done a brilliant job once again for his side. Have a look at those figures. Just 11 runs given and has picked up that early wicket. I think this is a very good move by the captain, not giving him the 20th, rather giving him the penultimate over. They need to pick up wickets, and if he's able to do that, they will put the brakes on the acceleration of the runs. Oh, that's been played hard towards the cover region. Batsman will settle for a 1.
Certainly, intentions are clear by both these batsmen, and they won't mind going hard at their premier strike bowler, Navreet.
Yeah, the idea will be here to bowl Fuller. He's got the third man in the circle and the fine leg in the circle, so he can't be afford to be bowling those shorter deliveries. He has to be full right onto the stumps. Bowl those block hole deliveries. Oh, that's hit hard. That is long and high. Oh, he's dropped it. He's dropped Yasir Kaleem. This could be a very important phase of the game. He's not impressed, is now for Reja.
That was a catch which had to be taken. Yasir Kaleem can't be dropped at this point of time. He could be dangerous.
That was miles in the air, so but a decent effort by the fielder, but has to be taken at this level of the game. Now for Reja, he's not going to be pleased with that effort, and that could have been a big blow for Z game strikers. We could see Yasir Kaleem is set. And a new batsman coming in at this point of the game is always tricky. It's not an easy wicket where you can just come into the middle and play those free-flowing strokes. What a delivery. Perfect delivery to these batsmen, and they're coming for a second. So now is certainly not happy. He's not amused with the effort.
Good cricket all around. Good bowling, good running between the wickets. What a ball by Navreet. There is some discussion going on between the umpire and the bowler.
He certainly doesn't seem to be happy about something, but just needs to keep his focus on his bowling. He's doing a brilliant job once again, giving away just 17 runs. Short delivery, that's in the air, and will be safe. So once again, a very good over by Nav Pavreja.
I think he was not happy with the fielder's effort in the deep.
Well, he'll have to leave that behind and just focus on these last two deliveries. Once again, this man rising onto the occasion and has done really well. Nicely played towards the long off region, will be just a single. Top quality bowling once again from Nav Pavreja. Wearing his pace. He's got excellent control. We've seen him bowling those couple of Yorkers in this over. All that odd bounce delivery to surprise the batsman. It's been the pick of the bowlers tonight for UAE Kings 11. Have a look at that. This is top quality bowling by Nav Pavreja. Excellent spell comes to the end. After 19, Z game strikers are 174 for the loss of 4. Alishan Sharfu will be bowling the last over of this innings. The captain showing a lot of faith in this man. Yeah, he's certainly enjoying this outing. Z Games have scored 174 and into the last over. I think UAE Kings 11, they've done a decent job. They were 132 in 14 overs and they've done pretty well to put the brakes on the scoring. Not timed at all, but they will come back for a second.
A misfield at long on gives them opportunity to take another single. 2 runs added to the total.
Firing it was that offside channel. Very smart bowler is Alishan Sharfu. We can clearly see what he's trying to do here. He's reading the batsman's mind and bowling those flighted deliveries, firing in, changing his pace. That is what he has to offer. Hit that towards the fielder once again. So this is top quality stuff. What a comeback by Team UAE Kings 11. Z Game strikers at one point looked like they were running away with the game. On the verge of scoring 200, but how well have they come back? Once again, trying to hit towards that mid-wicket, not getting the desired connection.
I think this was good captaincy by Zafar, and his bowlers backed him when it was required.
Yeah, I think they'll be very pleased with his performance. We know the batting depth of this team that's played towards the long off region. And it'll be a couple. So no boundary in the last over. This is top quality bowling by Alishan Sharfu.
Calculated bowling by Alishan Sharfu. He's bowled according to his field and he just didn't let any bad balls go away. He bowled very well.
That's hit hard. That's long. And that's going to go to the boundary. So much required boundary coming from the bat of Sardar Behzad. That will be the end of the first innings. UAE Z Games have managed to score 180. Have a look at that shot. There was too much width and room offered, and Sardar Behzad is not going to miss out on that. So much needed boundary coming in the last ball of the first innings. Let's have a look at the scorecard. Ronak Panoli once again delivering for his team, scoring a blistering 52 runs in 32 deliveries. Shahrukh will be disappointed, not contributing, gone for just 10 runs. Lovepreet Singh played a lovely hand, 38 in just 21 deliveries. Then came Yasir Kaleem. What an amazing knock once again under pressure. 34 runs in 26 deliveries. Ahan Fernandez will be a touch disappointed, scoring just 12 in 9. And Sardar Behzad once again rising to the occasion and playing a gem of an innings when required. 10 extras given by UAE Kings 11. Right, then let's have a look at the bowling card of UAE Kings 11. Starting off proceedings was Naf Pareja. He was the outstanding bowler, bowled 4 overs, 13 dot deliveries and given away 19 runs with picking up 1 wicket. It was then Yasir Zafir Yassin, the captain, bowled 4 overs, picking up a wicket, gone for plenty, 31 runs. Naeem struggled, bowled 2 overs, 32 runs. And Zaman also bowling 2 overs, giving away plenty of runs. Fahad bowling 4 overs, 37 runs. And Alishan Sharfu, he did a magnificent job, came in the latter part of the innings and gave away just 24 runs and delivering for his side with the ball. Right then, 186 required in 20 overs in this first quarter-final encounter between UAE Kings 11 and Z Game Strikers. Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short break and we'll be live back with action.
back to all the cricket fans. We are live and exclusive from Sharjah International Cricket Stadium, where the first quarter final is getting played between Z Game Strikers
And UAE Kings 11. Z Game Strikers have won the toss earlier on and they batted first and they gave 186 as a target to UAE Kings 11, which they will have to achieve in their allotted 20 overs with the required run rate of 9.30. It is going to be a very crucial game here. In fact, a thriller, I must say. And to talk more about that, I have in the com box my dear friend Owais, named as Odi. Welcome, Owais.
Well, thank you very much once again, Nadeem. It's a beautiful evening here in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and this is the all-important quarter-final. A big game for both these games. It's a knockout game, and UAE Game Strikers have scored 185 runs in their 20 overs. I believe it's a very good target on this wicket. The wicket keeps on the slower side. If you bowl in the right areas, you do get the purchase from this track. So I believe they've done a pretty decent job and have put runs on the board.
Well, the man out there on the screen, Alishan Sharafu, right-hander batter, and if I say that he is in a tremendous form of his life, it won't be wrong, because recently he has surprised everyone here in UAE domestic circuit who likes cricket, who plays cricket, who loves cricket. He has blasted 280 odd runs in a 50-over game alone. So he is the key, and he is up against Danish Qureshi. Right on the money, Danish. And nicely played by Alishan Sharafu. Danish Qureshi, Owais, is one of those bowlers who can swing the ball both ways with the new ball. And that is a key skill for a fast bowler when you are bowling with the new ball.
Absolutely, Nadeem. We have seen in the previous game, Danish Qureshi does have that ability to swing the ball both ways, and that makes him a very special bowler. Once again, been handed over the new ball duties, but he'll be bowling to the likes of Alishan Sharafu. That 281, every time when I see this man, it just comes in my back of the mind. 28 sixes in that innings. Unreal batting from this man.
Definitely. Oh, well, he is tacking that form into it. What a shot. Incredible. Don't put your hand onto it.
Well, he's announced himself, Alishan Sharafu. What a strike. Have a look at that. Not a bad delivery, just use of those feet, and has crashed that towards the cover region for his first boundary.
Well, the fielder was standing little up. Now he has gone back to the circle, not coming in the firing line. That is the impact which Alishan brought into the game. Test of the character of Danish Qureshi here. And he comes down the track. Didn't middle it as per his expectation, but still he will get another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries.
Well, that wasn't middle from Alishan Sharafu, but still, that powerful shot. Alishan dancing down the track once again and has hit that towards that long on reacher for yet another boundary. So perfect start once again. Alishan Sharafu looking very dangerous. Has already hit a couple of boundaries. And just the 3 deliveries been bowled.
Well, a brave move coming up from Yasser Kaleem. He has brought a helmet and he will be standing up to the stumps. And that too against the likes of Danish Qureshi. Obviously, Alishan Sharafu is charging down the track. Well, Owais, how you can describe this situation?
I'll get back to you after this delivery. Drifting towards the pads, straight into the hands of the fielder. Well, I think, Nadeem, that is a very good and a brave call, rather, coming in from the captain of Z Game Strikers. We saw Alishan, he's very good with those feet movements, likes to come down the track early in the innings, and he was absolutely middling everything. So I believe that is the right call by the captain. restricting Alishan Sharfu to not come out from his crease.
Well, inside edge and well done by Yasser Kaleem. He is a very brave player, very good batter, and look at that, standing right on front of the stumps against a medium pacer, Danish Qureshi. He can be very slippery on certain occasions.
Well, I think that was a very lucky escape for Alishan Sharfu. That could have easily chopped on back to the timber. Luckily, he survives.
Oh, good in dipper on that occasion. Once again, an inner edge. And a very good delivery coming up from Danish Qureshi to end the first over. It's 9 on the board for the loss of none. Ismail, slow left arm spinner, usually shares a new ball, and he's out there. He will be bowling the second over from Bukhatir end, and will be up against Alishan Sharfu.
Cut away straight into the hands of the fielder. Alishan will scamper for a single. I think he'll be I think he'll be feeling a bit unlucky. That could have easily been bisected towards that point region. Khalid Shah, another very dynamic batsman. We'll have to see how he goes about his game tonight.
Well, very touchy player. Checks his time earlier on, but one of those players who likes to play uses the bottom hand a lot, and will be facing his first ball so far. He was just seeing the proceeding from the other end. Left arm spinner against the left hand batter.
Loud appeal. Bowler pleading with the umpire. I think that was pitching outside leg.
Well, eagle eye always. Still 6 by 6 you have got.
Good decision by the umpire. Smiled right on the money. Oh, that was a narrow escape for Khalid Shah. He's trying to make some room and played a very wayward shot, not required.
Well, Khalid. Oh, finally he gets one, uppishly played, but will get a boundary. Just wideish of the fielder there. Standing at mid-wicket, and 4 runs coming up for Khalid.
Well, what a glorious strike. Just completely dismissing the ball from his presence. What a great strike from Khalid Shah.
Good left hand, right hand combination. Both the batters like to dominate the things. And so far, they put up 14 without losing any wicket. Cut away beautifully, but stayed to the fielder at point. No damage done. Margin of error is very low for the bowlers.
Yeah, he'll have to keep it wicket to wicket, Ismail. He's given away 1 boundary. It's been rather economical, just giving away 5 runs. He has to finish strong. And he does. So, a good over comes to the end. After 2, UAE Kings 11 are 14, for no loss.
Danish Qureshi bowling his second over. That's Alishan. Oh, beautifully done. Pure timing, class, elegance coming up from none other than Alishan. It's a boundary.
Oh, what a beautiful stroke that is. Have a look at that. Lovely flow of the blade, just using the pace of the bowler, not trying to hit hard. And that ball has raced away to the boundary. So Alishan Sharfu is looking very dangerous. He's raced onto 14 in the 8 deliveries he's faced.
Lovely balance when he played that shot. Late on top of the bounce. And that occasion he has read the slower one beautifully. And he has nailed it over cow corner for a maximum.
What a hit by this man, Alishan Sharfu. Reading the slower delivery and getting into a very good position. Have a look at that. He's hoiked that towards that longer region for yet another maximum.
Well, he is the kind of form that he is seeing the ball as football. And the man who can blast 280 definitely rising high on a very good confidence level. A slower one, early picked and just hit it. Dispatch out of his presence. Danish steaming in. Oh, good ball, good followed up ball. He's a good competitor, Danish. Lost a bit of pace lately, as I reckon, but still very competitive.
Yeah, that was a good comeback delivery. Right in the block hole. Alishan Sharfu looking very comfortable in the middle. Z game strikers, they would love to see his back as quickly as they can.
Oh, very good in swinging delivery and well played as well by Alishan. That is the quality. It is not really as simple to score 280 or 200 or hitting big centuries. It's your technique as well, how to build up the inning. After you hit a boundary and a six, you got to give respect to the decent deliveries.
He's got a very cool head on his shoulders. Plays on the merit. He's a very smart cricketer. Has been amongst the run scorers for his team and once again has given them a flying start. 25 for no loss. We're just into the third over. So ideal start here from UAE Kings 11. That is what you require from your openers when you're chasing a high total of 186. And that too on this track. We know there's a lot to offer on the second innings. The ball does keep low.
Well, definitely. A short delivery pulled away. And Khalid will get a single. Good fielding in the deep by the fielder with a lovely throw.
Khalid Shah is one of those batsmen. He won't hold back. He likes to play his shots and he's been very successful in the past in doing that. And today we've seen him hitting that boundary. Looks to be in a good form. Alishan Sharfu raced on to 21.
Long off in place. Good in swinging Yorker. Lovely delivery and well played equally by the batter. Takes a single to end over number 3. 27 on the board for the loss of none. Ismail will continue to bowl from Bukhatir end. He bowled a good over, gave away just 5 in his first over. And cuts beautifully, powerfully cut away, but straight to the fielder there. Ismail, knowing he is up against one of the top performer of UAE cricket.
Excellent delivery, slowing his pace. Yeah, we can clearly see what Ali Shan is trying to do. He's trying to make some room and trying to play towards that extra cover. The protection is on the leg side. They've got that deep mid wicket and a long on. So he's trying to make some room and play towards that offside. Oh, not getting the connection. Will get a single.
Well, this surface is definitely has got something, some purchase for the bowler, especially for the spinners. The ball doesn't come as per the likeness of the batter onto the bat, and also keeping a little bit low. Khalid struggling a bit, has hit a boundary earlier on, still playing on 5, faced 6 balls.
Oh, he's knocked him over. Ismail has got a big wicket in the form of Khalid Shah. He's absolutely distraught, missed out on a short delivery.
Well, ball once again not bouncing as the batter was expecting. Khalid wanted to pull that. It was not that short to play that kind of shot. And he has lost his wicket. Bowled by Mohammad Ismail. Khalid will have to walk back. Scored 5 on 7 balls. Has hit a boundary. It's 28 for 1 for Kings 11.
Right then, the new man walks in. Aryan Sharma played a very handy knock in that last encounter against 7 Districts Juniors. Has come into bat very early in the innings, and his services will be required tonight. Oh, loud appeal, but that's going down the leg side.
Well, Ismail was never interested. And knowing that it was missing the leg stump, it was an arm ball. Good delivery always to bowl to the new batter.
Perfect delivery, and it'll be off the mark. Will be Aryan Sharma. Very successful over comes to the end after 4 UAE Kings 11 are 29 for the loss of 1. Daniel Liaquat, the slow left armour, will be introduced from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end, and I think that's a wise move considering we can clearly see the ball is keeping low.
A very smart move, and he is a very smart bowler, Daniel Liaquat. Watch out those arm bowls. He's very good at bowling those, and it will be very interesting. Both these batters are top quality batters, and he started well. Single taken on the very first ball.
Yeah, that's a good start, right on the money. If you bowl in the right areas, you do get rewarded. And I have a stat to share. We've played 24 games in the tournament as of now, and 87 dot balls on an average have been played rather in a match. I think that's a lot.
87 in every match. Well, that indicates a couple of things, Oves. You have raised, first of all, really appreciating your stats. You're coming up with that. Now, this indicates a couple of things. First of all, the techniques of the batter. And if you go on back to early 2000, when Misbah-ul-Haq used to play, he was always used to get blamed that either he ate sixes or otherwise he plays dot. He is not rotating the strike. And that's where you play plenty of dot balls. This is one theory. And the second theory, indeed, the way wickets are playing, and maybe the bowling has been superb.
Absolutely. Spot on there, Nadeem, with the analysis. Yeah, it's a very tricky wicket to bat on, and once again, we're seeing the wicket is keeping low. It's a very important encounter. This is a knockout game. He's bowled him. He's got the big fish. Alishan Sharfu has to depart. What a wicket coming in the context of the game. Daniel strikes.
Well, this is a different surface for Alishan Sharfu. Played across the line and paid the price. Daniel Liaquat strikes here, gets the prize wicket off Alishan Sharfu. He is walking back after scoring 24 runs, 17, including 1 6 and 3 boundaries. But it's Daniel who has got the last laugh, 32 for 2.
Zishan Abid, the new man, has come into bat at number 4 position, and what a big wicket falling down in the form of Alishan Sharfu. He was looking very dangerous and promising. Just playing across the line and throwing his wicket away rather, Nadeem.
Well, that was very poor shot considering, good delivery. Not a ball you want to face first up. Daniel Liaquat, little quicker arm ball. But Zishan, he's got a very good defense. He's a very consistent batter. I've played regularly for TVSL, and he remained very consistent batter for TVSL. Scored plenty of runs for them, playing in Kings 11 here in this tournament. Well, loud appeal for a caught behind. Well, very optimistic appealing coming up from Yasser Kaleem.
Have a look at that. That's drifting towards the pads. Loud appeal, and they were pleading with the umpire, and the umpire not showing any interest. Have a look at that. Shah Rukh Amin delighted. After 5, 32 for the loss of 2. Right then, after 5, 32 for the loss of 2. UAE Kings 11, they need to stitch up a partnership, but at the same time, they need to be scoring runs. They're rather chasing a big target of 186. And these left arm bowlers are drifting towards the pads. It's going towards the fine leg region. Will settle for a single.
A leg by is given by the umpire. Akbar, very senior umpire, very composed, calm and cool character.
Sea Games strikers will be very pleased with this performance. Both the openers are back in the dugout. Zishan Abid, the new man, has come to bat, played uppishly, and feel very lucky not hitting it into the hands of the fielder. Not the right shot selection, I must say, Nadeem.
Well, then a couple of things, in fact, for the batters of Ismail. Meanwhile, comes down the track and he has got a bonus as full toss, and he made full use of it, hitting a boundary, much needed boundary for Zishan as well as for the Kings 11.
After those three quiet deliveries, Zishan Abid has decided to play a big shot, and he succeeded on doing that. The ball has gone for a boundary.
It seems like Zishan has decided that this is a do-die game, and well, once again played intentionally over the head of the fielders there in the circle, and he will get a couple of runs. There is no second day when you are playing a do-die game. This is a quarter final, and the best defense is attack.
Absolutely, Nadeem. UAE Kings 11, they'll have to bring out their A game if they need to chase this daunting task. The run rate required is now 10.26. That's in the air, and that's going towards the long off region. Will be cut off before the batsman will come back for a second. So a good over coming in for UAE Kings 11 as of now.
Well, this is good batting by Zishan. Remember that the bowler is Ismail. He is a very good bowler, a very smart operator. But Zishan giving a fight. He's battling out there.
Loud appeal. I think he's got that inside edge. That is the only thing I believe is going to save him. A very successful over once again coming in from of Ismail after 6. UAE Kings 11 are 41 for the loss of 2. Daniel Qureshi bowled a very first successful over, picking up a wicket, and is now going to have the privilege to have this field set up open. Just having that deep mid wicket in place, and long on and a long off.
Well, he's got a prize wicket earlier on, removing the dangerous Alishan Sharfu. Just gave away 3 in the first over, and well, started. Oh, beautifully timed. What a shot! That is timing for you. Aryansh has played a beautiful boundary there.
Well, that just went to the boundary in no time. What connection made by Aryan Sharma. Have a look at that. What a beautiful flow of the blade, and the fielders are just mere spectators. Excellent shot coming in from the blade of Aryan Sharma. It's been amongst the run scorers lately. It's going to be the key factor. He needs to stay in the middle.
Yeah, definitely. You need to rotate the strike. You need to keep playing. That is going to be the key here on this track. It is not easy to bat on. You have to wait for your opportunities. Wait for the loose ball. And if they do not come, at least take single and doubles in order to keep the scorecard moving.
Oh, that was close. That's very lucky for Zishan Abid. It seemed like it was just going on to hit the stumps, but very lucky escape for Zishan.
Well, Daniel can't believe his luck. A very good all-rounder for Z Game Strikers.
Perfect. Excellent delivery right onto the stumps. I think they've done their homework. Have Z Game Strikers. They've just done the basics right. They're just keeping wicket to wicket, not trying too many things. Just waiting the pace and have make the batsman play. That is exactly what you need from your bowlers, and they have risen to the occasion as of now.
Well, nicely cut away toward the off. And well, little reflection by the fielder there. Allow them to take easy to.
It was a good start by UAE Kings 11. Ali Shan Sharfu, he was looking very dangerous in the middle. He's just playing that wayward shot, rather trying to slog and giving away his wicket too early in the game when his services were required. 137 now required in 79 deliveries. Beautiful delivery. This is top quality bowling we're witnessing in the form of Daniel Liaquat. Once again, a very good over comes to the end after 750 for the loss of 2.
So there's a change in the bowling. It's Arsalan who will be bowling from Bukhatir end his first over. And there's a change in the voice as well. Joining me in the comb box, my dear friend Abdullah Mazhar. Welcome, Abdullah.
Thank you, Nadeem. Thanks a lot. Inside edge towards hits his pads and batsman scamper for a single. What do you think, Nadeem? I think 185 is a very big score to achieve without Alishan Sharfu.
Without Alishan Sharfu, indeed, it becomes very difficult. And that too also on this particular track where the ball is keeping a little bit low. Arsalan is very slippery, but he needs to maintain a good line and length. If he provides width, both Zishan and Aryansh, they are capable of getting boundaries.
Hit towards the mid-off. Another quick single taken. The best thing about these things are these players are that they're still fighting and they're not missing out to take singles at least.
Well, they don't have any other option. This is quarter-final, and there is no second day in it. They have to put their best of the ability and to challenge the bowling, this lovely bowling attack of Z Game strikers. 134 runs required in 76 with the required run rate of 10.5. Achievable, but they have to play out of their skin.
That's a single taken towards the long on. Aryansh middled it quite well. I think you need a very strong partnership at this point to give a boost to the Kings 11 team. They need a partnership.
Well, Abdullah, you have played international cricket as well for UAE, and you know that this wicket needs the batters to stay on it, to understand the pace and to understand the bounce which it provides. And once they understood that, then they can play their shots accordingly.
Certainly, Nadeem. At this moment, Arsalan is looking very good. He's bowling on a very tight line, not giving any space to the batsmen to maneuver.
Well, just taking you back when you used to play for UAE, and you have played against Saudi, you have played against India, you played against Pakistan. So, which one of your outing playing against these top countries, especially against India and Pakistan, was the best? And would you share some experience of yours with us?
Those back in the days, the cricket was not that quick like nowadays. We used to play 50-over games, and even you score like 230, 240. That was a very good total at that time. But nowadays, people are doing that in 20 overs.
So when you played against Pakistan, who were your opponents? Like, who were the top players from Pakistan side, and who were the teammates of yours?
I played against Salman Butt, Khalid Latif, Najaf Shah, Altaf Hussain, Zahir Maqsood, a lot of talented players.
Well, yes, indeed. I remember there were a bunch of very good performers for Pakistan, especially in that particular period. We will talk more about that in the next over. 8 overs gone, 56 for 2. Well, Zishan wanted to charge down the track, wanted to accelerate the run rate, but he has lost his wicket. He has been stumped. Once again, it's Daniel Liaquat who has struck here, and look at that. The Iron Man of Z-Game strikers, Yasser Kaleem, making no mistake.
What a beautiful delivery by Daniel. Seeing that the batsman is charging against him, he pitched it away from the batsman, and there was a stumping chance. Beautiful bowling by Daniel Liaquat. 2 for 12.
Well, 56 for 3 after 8.2. Still 130 required in 71 balls. Fahad facing his fast ball and nicely played toward the leg side. Takes a single and off the mark.
Let me tell you something about Fahad Nawaz. If he gets going, this score is very easy, achievable still at the moment. I've seen this player this player bat like a champion.
Well, definitely he is capable of doing that. Has not played much cricket, I guess, before this tournament. Lately, he was off from the cricket, but definitely capable. Bowled well, and this may be his night.
Certainly, you never know. Cricket, it takes you to places. And he is a talented batsman. Carefully played towards the cover region.
Well, there is always a theory. If you have the guts, if you have the class, you can always get to your level best very soon. Form is temporary, but the class is permanent.
Well said, Nadeem. Another single taken by Fahad towards the cover.
11.3 is the required run rate, but they are going at 6.7. Dania Liaquat has got 2 wickets so far, gave away 15, and this was his last ball of the over number 3. Cut away toward the point. Aryansh will get a single, and that will be the end of over number 9, 60 for 3.
Hundred and 26 runs required in 66 balls. Arsalan bowled a good first over, gave away 6.
He bowled quick, and he was consistently hitting the good length in that over. I'll be up against Aryan Sharma.
What a delivery by Arsalan, a champion bowler. Aryans has to go back to the pavilion for just 15 runs and 14 deliveries.
Well, you miss, I hit. Straight bowling gets the reward. Aryansh played the wrong line and beaten up with the straight delivery. He will have to walk back, score 15 on 14 balls, and just, well, practicing what he was supposed to do. It's 60 for 4 after 9.1 overs.
Arsalan has got the wicket. He is steaming in and he is up against Junaid. Good delivery first up and nicely played right behind the line of the ball.
Very tight bowling by Arsalan, keeping it tight, and takes a pricey wicket of Aryan Sharma. Look at that delivery.
I think it was little outside edge as well. But with the kind of bowling he is doing here, with the length and the line which he is maintaining, he will be very dangerous. The wicket is going to help him a lot. Look at that. The ball is not coming onto the bat as per the expectation of the batters, and that makes it very difficult, the life over there.
I think Arsalan is changing his pace as well. Slowly, the run rate is creeping towards the 12 run and over. That's going to make it very tough for the Kings 11 UAE.
Well, somebody really need to play a majestic inning here.
You have a batsman, Fahad Nawaz, who is very capable of getting that kind of score, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, good delivery. Off-pace delivery, nicely driven. And well, Abdullah, when we talk about majestic inning, I meant the kind of inning which Maxwell has played in the recent World Cup, the inning which Shahid Afridi has played against Bangladesh in one of the Asia Cup, and the kind of inning which Yuvraj played against England in 2007 T20 World Cup. I guess the audience as well as my fellow commentators remember all those innings.
Certainly, Nadeem. Maxwell was, I think, one of the best innings I could have ever seen. What a beauty. He was injured and he went blazing against the Afghanistan bowlers.
Well, he defied all kind of coaching menu in that particular inning, just on one leg. And remember that he was up against the likes of Mujib, the likes of Rashid Khan, the top spinners of the world.
Certainly, an inning where nobody can forget that innings. A nightmare for Afghanistan.
Well, Arslan not giving anything away. Superb bowling, very consistent. At halfway stage of the inning of UAE Kings 11, they have put up 62 on the board after losing 4 wickets.
Ronak Panoli into the attack, slow left arm spinner, round the wicket. And he
Has been hit away toward the long off for a single. Well, the singles are not really going to bother Z game strikers. It's boundaries and sixes which are not coming easily. Both these batters are new. Fahad can really make the difference, but he has to play at its level best.
Ronak Panoli comes in. A single towards long on. I think the due factor is playing at the moment. It's being hard for Ronak Panoli to grip the ball.
Yeah, definitely we can see trying to dry the ball with that shirt. Inside edge and chopped on. Another one bites the dust here. It's Junaid who has suffered on the hands of Ronak Panoli. He gets his first wicket.
Strike. Ronak Panoli strikes in his first over, and that's a pricey wicket of Fahad Nawaz.
Well, it's Fahad, in fact, who got out, and he will have to walk back 64 for 5 after 10.3 overs. Ronak Penoli, the first ball down the leg side. And off the pads, yes, leg by is given. Single edge to the score.
121 of 56. Nadeem, what do you say?
Well, I told you much earlier my predictions. Z Game Strikers definitely on top of this game. 121. Well, as I just mentioned a little while ago, somebody has to play a majestic knock. And a majestic knock, the likes of the glimpse of Maxwell inning is required here. But who is going to do that?
There's only one Maxwell, I tell you. There could be no other Maxwell, and no other inning like that could ever be played in the history of the game.
So, you want to say that you are writing off Kings 11 from this game?
The scenario is doing that. I'm just saying it.
Well, definitely it looks like that, but cricket is a funny game. We never know. 66 for 5 after 11 overs.
Arslan steaming in. Well, that is what we have been talking about this wicket. The batter wanted to play
That body shot, we call it, but he just get an inside edge because the ball is not bouncing as per the expectations.
Arsalan wearing his pace very well, and he's bowling on a very tight line, I must tell you, Nadeem. He's bowling on a very tight line.
Well, much improved bowler. There were occasions where he used to get often wavered, but in this particular game, he has been superb. He's varying his pace and he is very consistent. Oh, look at that. Once again, I think it was an off-pace delivery and he has knocked Junaid over.
Beautiful delivery. Junaid, another very experienced batsman, and beautiful bowling by Arsalan. He's keeping it very tight, as I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, definitely. Junaid walking back after scoring 3 on 9 balls, bowled by Arsalan, and the wickets are really falling quick and fast here. 66 for 6 after 11.2, 120 required in 52 balls.
Well, Arslan bowling beautifully. And it's Zaman who has faced the first ball, and he
Gets off the mark. Things are not easy for the batters of Kings 11.
Two new batsmen in the crease, Naeem and Zaman. And their task is to get 119 of 51 balls. Looks very hard and difficult.
Yes, indeed. It is really a nightmare target, especially for the new batters out there. The wicket demands the batters to stay on to it. But the kind of bowling is happening, look at that, right on the money. All what Naeem can do is just to play straight and gets a single.
The boundaries has dried up. It's been, I think, almost 4 overs. There's no boundary, and you're chasing a mammoth total of 185.
Yeah, definitely. That is a concerning factor for Kings 11, but credit goes to the bowlers. They have been keeping it very tight and on a very good line and length. Oh, look at that.
Another beautiful delivery given by the umpire. Beautiful bowling. Zaman had no answer to that Yorker. What a beautiful delivery.
Well, right onto the block calls. Have a look at that. Beautifully done. Toe crusher. And it has hit Zaman. We'll have to walk back Tahir Zaman after scoring 1 and 2. He is limping because it hit right onto the toe of his boot. Another wicket fallen here. Arslan gets his 3rd wicket. Just gave away 10 in his 2.5 overs. Superb bowling. It's 68 for 7 after 11.5.
Nev Pabrija is the new batter, right-hand batter, and will be facing the music. The music.
With a very rhythmic approach coming up by Arslan. He is bowling superbly.
What a spell by Arsalan, you champion. Look at the figures, 3 for 10 in 2.5.
Well, another beautiful Yorker line delivery. Well, he has bowled superbly, Arsalan, in this game. 68 for 7 after 12. 118 required in 48 balls. Well, these are the fall of wickets. Spinners have done a pretty well job. Dani Alak especially, he has done the damage. And Arsalan, when he came in, he consistently bowling at a very good line and length. And even Ronak Panoli get one. This was the 2nd wicket for Arsalan. And that is the last one. Beautiful Yorker. Undone Zaman on that occasion. Ronak Panoli as well, very successful. Just gave 3 runs and got a wicket to his name in his first over. He'll be rolling his arm from Sharjah Cricket Academy, and Naeem hits it towards the mid-off for a single. Nev Pabrija yet to off the mark. He has only faced a single ball so far. Driven straight to long off. Powerful performance coming up once again. One of the favorites of the tournament, Z Game strikers. They have batted beautifully, special Ronak Panoli. And Lovepreet contributed as well. Yasser Kaleem, they are all chipped in with some important runs. Oh, beautifully cut away toward the off. There is protection in the deep, and Ismail usually remains very solid in the field, fumbled at that occasion and conceded a boundary. It was nicely timed, and Ismail took some time to bend down, and while that is muscled, but there is protection in the deep. Another single added to the score.
Much awaited boundary by Nav Palreja.
Ronak Panoli. Oh, slow in the air and deceived Naeem on that occasion. And that is the end of over number 13, 76 for 7. 110 required in 42 balls.
All right, Arsalan is bowling his final over, looking very good. And we have a change in the com box. Another beautiful wicket by Arsalan. That's the 4th wicket. Beautiful bowling. He had no answer for that.
Have a look at that delivery. Some disciplined bowling, and he's getting his rewards. He picks up his 4th wicket, and is on the verge of picking up a 5-er in this all-important knockout game. Nav Parveja will have to depart after scoring just the 6 runs. 76 for the loss of 8. Down at number 10 position, where his team is 8 down for the score of 76. Arsalan, he's bowled very well, picked up 4 wickets, and he's on the verge of picking up a 5-er. Well dug out. That was right onto the stumps, and well played by the batsman. Well, they've been absolutely clinical with their performance, Z Game strikers, rising up to the occasion. Mind you, it's an all-important knockout game, and how well have they played? First scoring 185 runs, and then have a look at that, 77 for the loss of 8. Shows how disciplined they've been with the bowling.
Certainly, Uwais, good disciplined bowling by Z Games, and they batted very well. And especially this champion bowler, Arsalan, 4 for 11 in his last over.
Oh, absolutely. First with the bat, all of the batsmen chipping it with some runs. Ronak Panoli bring the aggressor, scoring a half century in this all-important encounter. Later on, then Yasir Kaleem and Sardar having that great partnership, setting up the platform and scoring big runs for their sides. And that's in the air. That could have been Gone straight into the hands of the fielder. A very narrow escape for the batsman. Can't believe his luck.
Z Game strikers just 2 hits away for reaching the first semi-finals. And that was a very close delivery, Wes.
Yes, certainly it was a very good delivery and completely bamboozled the batsman on that occasion. It was a slower delivery, varied his pace. And this has been an absolute dream spell by Arsalan, picking up 4 wickets in a very important game. He's got 2 deliveries to get a fiver.
A big match player, certainly, Arsalan.
Oh, he's hit that hard towards that long off region. It was a good delivery right in the block hole, but equally well played by the number 10 batsman, Adil.
Certainly, he is aiming for those stumps and he's aiming for the fiver. Arsalan, you champion.
Well, UAE Kings 11, they'll be taking a lot of learning and experience from this tournament. They've been absolutely phenomenal throughout the tournament. They managed to get into the quarters. Have played some magnificent cricket, but it's just that Z Game strikers kept dominating throughout the game, first with the bat, and now have a look at that. Picking up 8 wickets and we're just into the 14th over. So Arsalan will be ending his spell with a dot delivery. Excellent spell by the youngster, giving away 13 runs and picking up 4 wickets after 14 UAE Kings 11 are 79 for the loss of 8. Then Shahrukh Amin has been introduced into the attack. He'll be getting a chance to roll his arms, and he nearly picked up a wicket on his very first delivery. Couldn't contribute earlier on with the bat, but he's got a perfect opportunity to pick up wickets for his side. Hit hard towards the long off. 106 required in 34 deliveries. I think this game is pretty much done and dusted.
Certainly, Uwais. We just have to wait till the last wicket falls.
Oh, perfect delivery right onto the stumps. So Shahrukh Amin showing some skills with the ball on this time. We know how capable a batsman he is when it comes to bat. Didn't have a good outing early on in the evening, but is enjoying his cricket and has been given the bowling duties. Up in the air, will fall in no man's land.
Single added to the total. 105 required of 32 balls. A very tough task, Uwais.
It was a very promising start by UAE Kings 11. Alishan Sharfu going berserk in those 3 overs, but it's just that some disciplined bowling from Z Game strikers never allowed them to come in the game, picking up wickets at regular intervals, just kept the brakes on the acceleration of the runs, and that is the quality of this team, Z Game strikers. What a good over. Just 2 runs get away after 15, 81 for the loss of 8. magnificent once again. Standout performance first with the bat and bowling couple of overs for his team and picking up a wicket. So away with deliveries. He's got that perfect opportunity to get that nomination of man of the match. He scored a blistering 50 early on in the first innings and he's picked up a wickets as well. Got a perfect opportunity to pick up 2 more wickets under his sleeve or hit that hard towards the cover region and no stopping that. What a hit coming in from the bat of Naeem.
Beautiful shot. He smoked it towards the cover region for 4 runs, and there was no stopping for that.
That was a good shot. Wasn't all that bad a delivery, just great timing and no chance for the fielder in the deep. Oh, flighted delivery, played towards that mid-wicket region. That will go for yet another boundary. So back-to-back boundaries coming in from the blade of Naeem. And Ronak Panoli just guiding his fielders. Have a look at that. Beautifully picked. A lot of flight offered there from Ronak Panoli and easy pickings for Naeem. Good comeback delivery. Right on the stumps. Ronak Panoli, you can see he's enjoying his cricket and why not? He's had a good tournament, a fantastic player, lately scored 100 in the Emirates D50. So he's in some form and he's showing the class with the ball. Oh, flighted delivery, deceived the batsman and Ronak Panoli just a bit amused. He's got that slip in place and you can clearly see he's bowling those flighted deliveries, inviting the batsman to play the big shots, missing once again. So a good over coming in for UAE Kings 11. It'll be 91 for the loss of 8. From them, the delivery once again, right onto the stumps. Naeem playing on run a ball. Lighted delivery once again, hitting it straight into the hands of the fielder. So 95 required of 22 deliveries is, I think, a very daunting task. It's too much to ask from these low order batsmen. That is in the air and will be safe. Yeah, the captain, he's been brilliant once again for Z Game Strikers. Just using the 6 bowlers and how well have they bowled. Rising to the occasion, the spinners kept very tight line and lengths and the demand of the situation was to go for the big hits and they never allowed UAE Kings 11 to do so. Just bowled in those right channels and kept on picking wickets in regular intervals. Oh, Naeem will be very disappointed. I think there was opportunity there. These boys are having a good outing in the middle. Shahrukh Amin is loving his bowling. Once again, a very economical over, just giving away 2 runs. Certainly, he's a skillful bowler. We know how handy he is with the bat. That is in the air. Fielder coming underneath, but it will be safe. Once again, a very good over coming in form of Shahrukh. After 17, UAE Kings 11 are 94 for the loss of 8. Of his team in today's game wasn't very successful with the ball earlier in the evening. A very talented cricketer. Just an off day for the men of UAE Kings 11. Nicely played towards the mid-wicket region. Looking for two, will settle just for a single. As you Ronak Panoli, he'll be trying to slide the deliveries and let the number 10 batsman play a big stroke. Just like that. And once again, missing out on that occasion. There was opportunity. You can clearly see the smiles on Ronak Panoli. He's loving this spell of bowling. He's had a very good outing. A phenomenal cricketer he is. Nicely bowled. Bowling in those excellent trajectories. Yeah, this performance by Z Game strikers will give them a lot of confidence and boost coming in to the next round. This game is very much done and dusted from here onwards. 89 in 13 deliveries is by far not achievable. Good spell coming in by Ronak Panoli, giving away 24 runs. Did pick up a wicket. Still has that opportunity to pick another wicket under his belt. Watchfully played. What a good spell by this man Ronak Panoli. After 18, UAE Kings 11 are 97 for the loss of 8. Sharjah to continue and will be bowling the penultimate over. Naeem has somehow managed to score 18 runs and has decided to keep strike and hit those maximums. He's got that capability to do so. We'll have to wait and see. Flight to delivery. I think there was an opportunity. And Naeem will be completely distort. 5 runs given in the third over of Shahrukh. Have a look at that. That's been hit away. That's in the air. And he's dropped it. He's disappointed at his regulation take. And Shahrukh, he's not very pleased with that effort. Have a look at that. Naeem trying to go for that glory hit, not getting the ideal connection, hitting it straight in the air and in the hands of the fielder. Was dropped, an absolute dolly. Watchfully played, ball keeping low. In fact, that just was a very low delivery and they've been very disciplined. Once again, have been the Z Game strikers. Have picked up 8 wickets very early in the innings and Just the 8 deliveries remaining now. So very clinical performance once again from these men of Z Game Strikers. Lighted delivery straight into the hands of the fielder. No damage done. So excellent figures. Hardly given away any runs. Just the 6 runs given. He's having a ball out there in the middle. Quicker delivery. Nicely played by the batsman. Will let Naeem to take strike in the last over of the game. UAE Kings 11 are 98 for the loss of 8. Last over of the match. UAE Kings 11 have faltered here. 98 for the loss of 8. That'll be called a wide. So wayward start here by Daniel. He's been absolutely exceptional once again. Picking up wickets for his team and bringing his team into a very good position. Played uppishly straight into the hands, and that's taken. So finally, a wicket goes down. Naeem trying to play too many shots, and on that occasion, not getting the connection at all, and has hit that straight into the hand of the mid-off fielder. He'll have to depart. And I guess that will be the end of the game. Z Game Strikers have won this game comprehensively. What a victory. They've been absolutely phenomenal and have risen to the occasion. It was the all-important quarter-final, and how well have they delivered, winning this game comfortably. Z Game Strikers winning this game by 86 runs. Have a look at the scorecard. Alishan Sharfu, he was looking very promising, hitting those 2 boundaries in that over. After that, Khalid Shah departing after scoring just the 5 runs. Aryan scoring 15. A very sorry looking scorecard. Nobody could just contribute. Naeem playing a handy knock of just 19, and just the extra 4 runs given by Team Z Game showed how disciplined and clinical they were with their performance. Yet again, winning a very important match. It was a knockout game, and they've done the job brilliantly once again. And then let's have a look at the bowling card of Z Game Strikers. Danish, it was a bit expensive, but have a look at that. The spinners came into play. Ismail, 3 overs, 11 dot balls, 15 runs given, and picked up a wicket. It was Daniel Qureshi once again. The pick of the bowlers, picking up 3 wickets, giving away 17 runs. But the pick of the bowlers was Arsalan. He was absolutely magnificent, kept it wicket to wicket and got his reward. 4 wickets taken and just the 13 runs given. Ronak Panoli was absolutely phenomenal once again. Bowled out his quota of 4 overs, gave away just 24 runs and did pick up a wicket. Shahrukh too, bowled 3 overs, was wicketless, but was very economical with the economy rate of 2 runs. Right then, the games have won their first match, and we'll have a look at the match summary. Z Game Strikers batting first. Ronak Panoli scoring a dynamic 52. Once again, Lovepreet playing equally well, 38. Yasir too contributing with that blistering 34. Fahad Nawaz got those 2 wickets. Now he was bowling well, but was unlucky. Just picked up 1 wicket. And then it was Ali Shan who looked very promising and dangerous. Had to depart after scoring 24. Nothing more to mention. Naeem just scoring 19 runs, and then have a look at that bowling of Team Z Game Strikers. Arsalan picking up 4 wickets, giving away just the 13 runs. Daniel, the left arm, bowling 3.1 overs and picking up 3 wickets, giving away 17. Ismail too chipping with 1 wicket, giving away 15 runs in his 3 overs. And Z Games have won the first quarter-final comprehensively by 86 runs and cementing their place into the all-important semi-final. Right, then don't go anywhere. In a short while, we'll have Nadeem down for the post-match presentation.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of the first quarter-final of this ongoing Bukhatir T20 2024 League powered by FanCode. Well, firstly, I would like to thank Sharjah Cricket and all the officials behind the scene, making sure to provide us a tournament of this high standard. I would also like to thank the sponsor, powered by sponsor and official streaming partner FanCode, event partner TCM, sports sponsor Oversook.com. Well, the first quarter-final, which was played between Z Game Strikers and UAE Kings 11, eventually Z Game Strikers have won this game comprehensively by 86 runs. Moving on with the presentation, I'm privileged to have Mr. Tehseen Javed, who happened to be the match referee, and he will be giving away the Player of the Match award, and that goes to a very economical and very consistent fast bowler from Z Game Striker, and he is none other than Arslan. Please come onto the stage and receive your gift hamper and award from Mr. Tehseen Javed. He has picked up 4 wickets and just gave away 13 runs. Powerful performance. अरसलान कुछ थोड़ा बात करेंगे. वेल प्लेड फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. एक क्वार्टर फाइनल के अंदर आपने बहुत ही अच्छी बॉलिंग की, क्या कहेंगे?
बिस्मिल्लाह, पहले तो अल्लाह पाक की ज़ात का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि उसने इतनी इज़्ज़त दी, तो मेरे लिए बहुत खुशी की बात है.
मैंने देखा आप ऑफ पेस डिलीवरी भी कर रहे थे, स्लो रन भी कर रहे थे और कंसिस्टेंटली एक लाइन पे बॉलिंग कर रहे थे. यकीनन इसके लिए बहुत प्रैक्टिस करनी पड़ी होगी आपको.
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, बहुत 4 घंटे 5 घंटे ग्राउंड को देते हैं, तो कप्तान और टीम के एक्सपीरियंस के मुताबिक बॉलिंग की है, तो अल्लाह पाक की ज़ात ने इज़्ज़त दी है.
पहले आपने बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग की और उम्मीद है आप आगे भी सेमीफाइनल के अंदर भी इसी तरह परफॉर्म करेंगे, तो उम्मीद है आप आगे भी ऐसे ही परफॉर्म करें. ऑल द बेस्ट और प्ले वेल.
इंशाल्लाह अल्लाह पाक की ज़ात से दुआ करेंगे कि वो कामयाबी दे और टीम के लिए परफॉर्म करूं, तो यही मेरे लिए, टीम फाइनल में पहुंचे, मेरे लिए यही सारा कुछ है, मेरे लिए ऑनर की बात है.
इंशाल्लाह प्ले वेल. थैंक यू
सो मच.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, this is Arslan, very happy man. Won Player of the Match award in the quarterfinal. Indeed, you can always catch us for the live streaming on FanCode app and also on Sharjah YouTube and Facebook pages. This is Nadeem signing off with this post-match presentation.